Good evening, everybody. It's now April the 30th already. That's crazy that we actually got to the end of the month. That is now 8 months done into this year. That's wild because I still remember a very bullish January to March 14th. I still remember the beginning of 2023 where we were incredibly bullish. So, congratulations, everybody, if you've made it to this far. My name is Philakone, and welcome back to the daily update where I'm going to try to give you the best 10-minute update that you can possibly get to catch you up with the market, to understand everything that is going on in the market so you can be very well informed. For those that are new to my channel, my name is Philakone, and I've been in the crypto space now for over 9 years. I've had two major bull markets of experience and two major bear markets as experience, and now I'm ready for my third bull market where I plan to heavily capitalize from the previous markets where I have tons of experience from. And I hope that I can convey some very important information to you and help you reach your goals as well. So let's jump right into it and talk about how Bitcoin has been trending. So everybody knows for this weekend, I decided to take it one step further with the release of my new course, Philakone's course version 3.0, Mastering the Day Trading Markets. It's finally out, and I'm having a huge sale on it with 60% off till the end of Sunday. So in this package that you're going to get this advanced volatility scanner of mine that's going to be added, which we're going to go over later. It's going to gauge the market and help you catch volatile coins. You're also going to get access to the newest course as well, where it's 19 hours long. It focuses heavily on my day trading strategies, where I trade up to the millions of dollars in these live trades of mine. And also, it's about 51 lessons long. You're also going to get access to a lifetime Discord membership in my private Discord group as well. Normally, I would sell this for $1,100, but right now it's only $450. On top of that, I'm so confident in this course in my Discord group that I'm going to offer a 100% refund guarantee if you're not happy with it within 7 days. But I know for a fact you're going to love it. So guys, take advantage of this offer. Learn a lot of the strategies that you've seen me use day in, day out to always guarantee myself profits, to consistently use the same strategies that are working so well. So let's jump right into it, guys, and see how Bitcoin has been trending. So Bitcoin has been extremely surprising multiple times. The best way to take a look at it is to look at it from a macro perspective first of all. And from the macro perspective, it would be always on a higher time frame. So on the higher time frame, what you're seeing is this type of trend right here, where it's in a channel. Everything above and below it is actually a bull trapped or a bear trapped region. And right now, we were right in the middle of this trend. On some time frames, it doesn't look the best. On other time frames, it looks great, like the 4 hour. And you can see that when we were in the middle over here, that was a very decisive action. It really did look like there was a potential to hit the top side or the downside. Now, there's a lot of people out there that will say very dumb things like, oh, so you're predicting it's going to go up, or you're predicting it's going to go down. Yeah, the best traders and investors, they plan for both scenarios, so they know how to react accordingly to each circumstance that can come up. So, of course, it's always good to evaluate both scenarios. If you're always headstrong towards the bullish side or the bearish side, you're not going to be well prepared for if something happens against your bias. So when we were in this type of formation, I was extremely confident we were going to get up to maybe $66,000. But unfortunately, we dropped to the downside a tremendous amount. And yesterday, I was day trading and I was in a long position, but I got stopped out. And there's always going to be moments where the market is going to be unpredictable and you will get stopped out. But thank goodness there are rules to stick to. And the people with rules and with long-term goals, and they stick to the same strategies, they're the ones that are going to be very profitable long-term. So yesterday I got stopped out because of a wick that ended up breaking this particular key level support. And it looked like it was going to just continue to the downside. So I didn't want to take a chance, so I stopped myself out. But that's all right, it happens. And this level right here is a key level that needs to hold. If it doesn't hold, you can bank on the fact that we're most likely going to hit the 56 to the $54,000 support level. And this region right here, okay, this must hold. 58K around there, it must hold above this region. Okay, you get some wicks down to here, to this range, to that range, over here, this range, this range. So we're getting a fairly decent level of support. And it even extends further back to over here as well. So you're getting tons of support. But if we don't hold, it's very obvious that we're just going to end up moving to the downside to roughly this range over here. So it's impossible to predict right now. And yes, it's very obvious that if one support doesn't hold, it's going to drop to the other side or to the lower support. But it's not that obvious in terms of how to trade it. Because if this key level ends up breaking to the downside, we'll say around 57,500, we're probably just going to snowball to the downside down to at least 56K first of all. So because of that, you're going to want to plan ahead and take a look at other altcoins that are making a bearish type of pattern that can move significantly to the downside. But realistically speaking, if Bitcoin does break 57,500 and drops to 56K, that's going to be roughly 2.4% of a drop. And if that happens, you can pretty much pick almost any coin that is moving in tandem with Bitcoin, and you'll be able to short the market. And remember that whenever Bitcoin moves a certain percentage, these altcoins are always going to move a certain percentage with Bitcoin as well. So Bitcoin, for example, moves 5%. These altcoins are going to move at least 5% with a multiplying factor. So some coins might move 10%. Some coins might move 15%. Some coins might move 7%. But it'll be extremely rare for a coin to move less than the amount of what Bitcoin moved. So in my opinion, it's going to be a great opportunity to short the market when Bitcoin does move to the downside. But lately, I've been trading a significant amount of Bitcoins. I've been trading in the $500,000 to almost $850,000 ranges because I want to stick to Bitcoin. It's easier to trade, in my opinion. It's not nearly as volatile as altcoins. And I enjoy trading these large positions, these large scalps for a smaller gain. But that's a personal preference, of course. So right now, the way that we see Bitcoin, on the weekly, we're still trending bullishly above this chandelier exit support indicator. So you can see that ever since the beginning of the bull market in January, where we finally started to break out, it's been trending bullishly for 581 days already. Now, mind you, this has broken many times before in a bull market after Bitcoin has reached the bottom already. So you can see, if I were to go back and give you some examples, you can see that, for example, in 2016, after the halving, we ended up breaking to the bearish side one time, 2 times over here as well, 3 times as well, before we actually continued to the upside. So that's 3 times in 2016 and 2017. You can see that before the halving in 2020 over here, you can see that we ended up, actually, was it? Yeah, okay. So around this period over here, you can see that after the halving, or sorry, before it, we ended up breaking bearish at least once. See this? And in 2016, it's the same thing where after the halving, we still ended up having a bearish period. Okay, so you see that in 2020, yeah, we break the weekly chandelier exit, and then we resume the rally. So it would be very wise to also accept the fact that it's possible for Bitcoin to break this weekly chandelier exit at least once before a bull market can resume. It would be very naive to believe that Bitcoin can always be bullish and it must stay bullish. So right now, the main support is around this 56K, okay, 55,700. That is the weekly chandelier exit indicator main support. 55,600 is the main support. This must hold. If it doesn't hold, we're going to see some catastrophe where finally the weekly chandelier exit indicator is going to break to the downside, and we're probably going to end up seeing 54 to even a 48K support. So right now, we're more so trying to evaluate it on the short term. Long term, I'm still very bullish. I still believe there's going to be a beautiful Q4 coming up, and we're going to get some significant rallies. I still have a lot of my eggs all into the basket of crypto that's heavily diversified. I believe in crypto an extreme amount. In 2017, I did very well. In 2021, I did even better. And now in this bull market that's coming up, with my 9 years of experience and two major bull markets, I plan to heavily capitalize and finally reach a lot of my financial goals. And I hope that I can carry you with me as well. So for now, these short-term volatility, you just got to be able to withstand it, man. You're going to give yourself a fucking headache if you don't understand that there's going to be many volatile days. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to have great trading days. There's going to be periods where, unfortunately, they're not going to be the best and most ideal trading conditions. So because of that, sometimes it's just good to take a chill pill and to just relax and step back a little bit and just wait for better days and let your portfolio ride. Because if you're going to notice right now on the advanced volatility indicator, there's nothing really available to trade at all. And this advanced volatility indicator, guys, it's included in this $450 sale of mine. That's 60% off. If you want to learn from a person with 9 years of experience that trades a very large amount of volume and also wants to help you reach your long-term goals, pick up the course, guys. I offer a full refund if you're not happy with it. You've got nothing to lose and only skills to gain. So in this package of mine, you're also going to get the advanced volatility indicator combined with the course, combined with a lifetime Discord membership for $450. So check that out. And this volatility indicator, it's going to detect the volatility if and only if some things move. For example, it's got to move 5% in 1 hour, 10% in 4 hours, 15% in 24 hours, or 20% in 2 days. And if it meets any of these volatility criteria, then it's going to highlight green. It's really good to always be pointed to the direction of anything that's moving, so you'll never miss a volatile coin again. It's also designed to give you a gauge of the market. So if you just take a look at it, nothing is highlighted green. There's a mixture of green and red on here. So because of that, you can just tell that the market is sideways right now, or just slowly stabilizing and nothing is going on. Imagine waking up to a day where everything is green. It's going to point you to all of the most volatile coins to trade, and you're going to have a field day. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for all of your time. If you enjoy this content of mine, all you've got to do is just hit the thumbs up, show me a little bit of love, make sure you're subscribed to my Twitter and my YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the Discord or in the course. Have a great night. Bye now.